Yeah, she can say what she wants to, okay? Miley Cyrus has never been a celebrity who's demure or secretive. She's honest, she's open, she's raw, and that is one of the reasons we love her so much. And now that she's solidly back together with Liam Hemsworth, she can't stop.
And we won't stop
talking about him. And now we're talking about the 7 times Miley was super candid about her relationship with Liam. This is so far from the 7 things I hate about you, and more like the 7 cups of tea I'm spilling about you. Was that too corny? Anyway, let's start counting down all the times you felt like Miley's best friend because she doesn't censor herself when it comes to talking about her longtime love, Liam.
I probably shouldn't say this, but at times I get so scared.
Miley recently admitted in an interview with Howard Stern that the thought of Liam being on movie sets with hot actresses kind of gives her butterflies. To help prevent these nerves, she has her little spies so she doesn't have to be around. What does that mean? She's getting tips from the camera people? Or she has the sound guys eavesdropping for her? Maybe. I can't tell you for sure, but now I'm nervous that they have trust issues.
A relationship brings you to somewhere that you would never be. I would never live in Malibu if my dude wasn't a surfer.
In the same interview with Stern, Miley spoke about how Liam couldn't even get rid of her when they broke up for a period of time. He went house hunting in Malibu to get further away from Miley's residence, but it turned out that the house that he bought was the one that Miley recorded her first album in. The previous owner had hidden the record plaques in the garage so that Liam wouldn't be deterred from buying the house. Once Liam moved in, he discovered the Miley plaques all over the house. Miley said he was like, "F***, I cannot get away. This bitch is all over my fucking house."
Don't you dare make this about me. You and I both know this is not my fault.
I don't know about you, but I didn't know that Liam and Miley stayed in touch when they were split up. Miley said, "I had something in my heart. It never felt like it was really over. We kept a really great friendship private." She's actually thankful for their time apart, saying, "It's good for people to have that space to grow individually. Otherwise, when you're with someone from 16 until 24, you grow into the same person."
Your sex life with your lover can
My grandma's in the audience.
Oh, she
Mammy,
knows.
she can't hear anyway.
She
It's
knows
okay.
all this.
Miles recently admitted on The Ellen Show that her sex life with Liam could be compared to a commuter trip on a Concorde jet. The Concorde was the fastest way to travel back in the 90s, if you weren't sure. And Miley said she's good, and she's short on time.
Can I have anything of just my own? You're just like one of them. One of those guys out there with one of those cameras.
You're jumping down my throat. I was just asking a question. I was just asking a question, and you were the one who jumped in me. No, I'm just asking a question, sitting here, being nice, and you're...
Miley has said in the past, "They're gonna talk about me if I come out of a restaurant with Liam, so why not put the power back in my relationship and say, this is how I feel?" So that being said, here are some descriptive lyrics from her Younger Now album that are totes about her fiance.
You're sweeter than candy and better than any childhood dream. I am yours and you are mine. I have your heart, I don't even need a ring.
Even though Miley does wear an engagement ring most of the time, it sounds like the 24-year-old isn't rushing down the aisle anytime soon. She recently said she doesn't envision marriage. "I hope to live a little bit more. I have too much living to do before I get married."
We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny.
Miley's last public relationship before reconciling with Liam was with Stella Maxwell. The lyrics of Miley's song "She's Not Him" may be telling of what happened between the two of them.
I'm sorry, and maybe it's beyond my control. Some sort of chemical reaction, making it impossible to let him go.
Ooh, juicy. Seems like even when trying to move on, Miley was still attached to Liam. We can all understand that, girl.
I think I'm weird because that I feel very like genderless, I feel ageless, I feel like I'm just like spirit.
You may know that Miley likes to identify as a pansexual. She doesn't like to define her sexuality, and she's not afraid to ask her fiance thoughts on his gender identity. I ask him sometimes, do you like being a boy? And he's like, I don't really think about it. And that's crazy to me because I think about being a girl all the time. I'm always like, it's weird that I'm a girl because I don't feel like a girl and I don't feel like a boy. I just feel like nothing. So when someone's too masculine, that really grosses me out. Very interesting stuff. Well, thanks to Miley for being extremely public about some very private matters. It makes me feel better when I blab to the world about my love life. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on Listed. Be sure to subscribe to Clevver for more videos like this. I'm your host, Ashley I, and I'll see you next time.